Okay, and we're live. You know, sometimes I can never tell when we're live, but someone gave me a secret. They said there's a little yellow button up top, and you know what it is, and it says live. So, all right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have everyone on the panel mute here so I can introduce ourselves, the show. If you don't know by now and you're brand new to the Affiliated Forces Power Hour, I am your man with the plan sometimes. According to my wife, most times no. People know me as Big. I am Big. You can call me Big. And I also have tonight them boys, or my brothers from another mother. I have Frank Calabro Jr. and I have Ari Maccabee. And tonight, I've got my popcorn. You notice right over here, because we're about to, say it with me now, we're about to put on a show. We're putting on a show because we're going to show you how to make money. On tonight's show, we don't do anything that's fake. We don't like the fake gurus out there that talk about making money and they show you the fancy cars without any proof of actually how they do it. We show you live on the show tonight how we make money. We open our back offices. We leave nothing out. And guess what? We don't know what we're doing when it comes to Photoshop, so nothing's fake. Everything you see tonight is going to be live when we bring it to you in a little bit. But before we get started, you know I always like to tease you. If you watched the show before, you know I get excited about helping people make money. And I got even more excited when my boys, Frank Calabro and Ari Maccabee, said, you know what? Let's team up. We're all super affiliates. We do really, really well. We train a lot of people. People love to come and sit with us and talk with us and get information from us. What if we combined? And that's exactly what happened. And that's why we have the Affiliated Forces Power Hour. Affiliates, which is what we're good at, and we're going to make you good at it too. We're a powerhouse in any program or system we come into, and we decided to combine. And so that's why we're the Affiliated Forces, and we're coming to you on the Power Hour each and every Thursday. Now, before you get excited and say, hey, I'll see you guys next week, not going to happen. Next week is Christmas, guys, and we're going to spend it with family and friends, and no matter what you celebrate, I hope that you're doing the same thing. What next week also is a great time for you to reflect on what you have to be thankful for. So again, no matter what you celebrate, look back on this past year and find those things that you did well and you had success in your business and focus on those and use that motivation to have an even better 2016. So, what is tonight's show about? It's about being excited about making money. And it's showing you how to do it. And we always say we do that because we show people proof, progress, results. You know, one of the great things I love about this show is that we also not only stand up here and pat ourselves on the back and say how great we are, because when you're in this type of business, you've got to have a positive outlook. But we also bring you other real life average, I don't like to call people average, members in our systems that are going to talk to you about their own experience, where they came from, how long they've been in the program, and what type of success they're seeing. And that's a beautiful thing, because these people, not too long ago, were sitting right where you are right now, saying, yeah, you know, listen, I've heard it all before. It's a scam. Nobody makes money online. Only the guys like you, the gurus, take people's money and run. Guess what? We love skeptics. And I'm sure our guests tonight, who again are average, everyday people just like you, were thinking the same thing you were. And what's good is it's not just coming from me. It's going to come from them. So I'll introduce them in a little bit. Right now, here's what I want you to do. If you were invited on our show tonight by a friend, fantastic. Make sure you understand that that's probably the best friend you have in the world, because they're going to change your world tonight just by you being here. If you were invited on this show live through a link from someone that wants to bring you on the team, pat that person on the back, because they're doing a hell of a job and what they should be to allow you to be introduced to an opportunity like this. If you're watching this on replay, guess what? You've made a great decision to spend the next hour watching us do what we do and sharing what we do. And I'll bet when you're done, if you've got your popcorn and it's got lots of butter on it, you're going to be wiping your mouth and salivating about the stuff we're going to share with you. So, without further ado, turn off your Facebook, turn off your phone, put the kids to bed, tell your wife or husband or girlfriend or boyfriend or whoever it may be, don't friggin' bother me for the next 60 minutes because I'm about to change our life. This is your boy Big. Get your popcorn, put on your hustle shirt, because we're about to tell you exactly how we do it. And the reason I get so excited and amped up for this next 10 or 15 minutes is because the man I'm going to bring on next always gets me excited. So much so that I can't even speak, and that's hard for me. Because what he's going to show you is something fabulous. Now, I've been able to, in 50 days, basically tomorrow, 51 days, I will be at 1,000 ad packs. Now, for those that have no idea what I'm talking about, guess what? It'll all make sense when Frank Calabro introduces you to what we're talking about in this system. And then you'll sit there and go, 1,000 ad packs in 51 days? Woo! But we're going to show you how we do it. And what's even more impressive, my man Frank Calabro is going to come on, and he's going to basically blow my little number away. And the reason is because my man Frank doesn't sleep. This man is a marketing monster, and I'm glad to be associated with him, but I get excited because one of the things that we do is we feed off each other, and everyone in our team feeds off our success, and they in turn have success, and we want you to have that success too. So let's have a moment of silence here for all those poor people out there who aren't taking advantage of being on this call. Okay, that's enough. You know, not too much silence. All right, my man, Frank Calabro. Listen, big dog, you out there? Did I put you to sleep?
You woke me up, Big. I'm ready to go, man.
Here we go. You don't know. Again, popcorn. Here it is. Get it ready. I'm going to fade in the background, and I'm going to basically stop talking. And as Frank and Ari know, that's hard for me to do because I just get excited telling people all about what we do. But I think there's no one better to tell you about what we do and how we do it well, and you can do the same thing than my man Frank Calabro. And he's going to introduce you not only to our system, but first he's going to tell you the company that we do it with and how it works. And you're going to be blown away with his story, his results, but also with how friggin' simple it is to do. Am I right, Frank? It's exciting because it's so simple.
Absolutely, man. We got
all right, Frank, hit him, big dog.
Yeah, man. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to the Power Hour. We call this the Power Hour for a reason. We're going to share something with you very powerful, guys, okay? And something you said in your opening there, Big, about, you know, reflecting and looking back at 2015. I, you know, was just thinking about that over the past few minutes. And, you know, this has been a year just filled with blessings, guys. I mean, just, you know, I just thinking about my own personal life, and sometimes we go so hard and so fast that we really don't think about where we've come or how far we have gone. But you know, it's been a complete transformation for myself personally this year, my family, a lot of my teammates, and you know, it's been just an incredible year, 2015. I can't imagine what 2016 is going to be like. Of course, I know what I'm going to do in 2016. I've already seen what's going to happen, so it's going to happen. It's going to materialize. But I'm excited, guys, and you guys are seeing this at the perfect time, right before the holidays, right before the busy season, because the internet really gets busy around January 3rd until the end of May. It's the busiest time of the year to get involved in anything online, because right after the first of the year, everyone's going to be thinking about making money, guys. That's what they're going to be thinking about. We've got a solution for the average person, okay? So if you're the average person, you can do this, because just a couple years ago, guys, just 2 years ago, I was the average person, okay? I can promise you that. I was completely broke right before Christmas. I had to solve some problems very fast. I completely ran out of money. To make a long story short, I sold every single thing that I owned. I paid off all my debts. Most of it was keeping my daughter in college so she could graduate the following year. That's where most of my debt was going. Most of my expenses were going to. And I began this journey, guys. I began this journey And we're here to talk about traffic tonight. I'm going to show you guys a traffic product. Very simple. Grab your notepads, grab your pens, take notes. It's going to just take me probably 13 minutes to go through this whole thing. And, you know, I'll teach you in 13 minutes how to make money, and it took me 13 months online to make my first sale. My first sale was $25. Imagine working a whole year for a $25 bill. Well, that's where now I get to come in here and teach people how to make money the first day online. I mean, that's incredible in itself. Now, I want to touch on real quick the strategy here, the strategy of this, what you're going to see, and by leading with traffic. And if you don't understand what I'm talking about, you will in a few minutes. But by leading with traffic, by leading with a traffic product, I didn't understand how powerful this strategy was going to be even months after I deployed this strategy. But here's what happened for Frank Calabro Jr., guys. In 2014, I began to lead with traffic, okay? I began to lead with traffic in April 2014, and by the end of the year, now remember, guys, I was broke when I got started. I was the average person, I can promise you that. As a matter of fact, I was making maybe $2,000 a month online, and I needed $4,000 a month to break even in life. So I was losing money, guys. And the only thing I wanted to do, I wanted to break even in life. I wanted the minimum in life, guys, not the maximum. I wanted the minimum. Frank Calabro Jr. just wanted to break even in life, and I began to lead with traffic. Well, fast forward to December 2014, I made like 98 grand, guys, and I did that in 8 months. Now, you take a guy that was making less than $1,000 a month in December 2013, and you fast forward 1 year, and he's making over $10,000 a month. That's a huge transformation for anybody, guys, anybody. But here it gets even better, guys. It gets even better because I got my sales revenue numbers here for 2015. This is every dollar I've made this year, guys. Every single dollar, everything. It's broken down month by month, product by product, everything. But here's something amazing I want to share real quick, and I'm going to get right into this. In January 2015, this year, guys, I made $29,310, guys. I almost broke 30 grand, and I'm like, wow, man, I'm actually going to make $1,000 a day. That's insane, guys. I never thought I could make, I thought, yeah, maybe someday I could make that kind of money, right? 30 grand a month. I mean, that's probably the tip of the top of the mountain for most people. They think, man, if I can make $1,000 a day online, man, that would be pretty awesome, right? But all I was doing, guys, was leading with traffic, okay? Here's what happened in February. This year, 2015, guys, $32,400, guys, right? Pretty insane, guys, for an average everyday person that was making no money the previous year, okay? No money at all to even speak of. Here's March 2015. $37,791 in March. So now I'm starting to think, am I going to break 40 grand a month? I'm at $37,000 a month. One more month, guys. I want to share this with you. April 2015. This year, April 2015. $60,010 in a month. Now listen, guys. Rewind 1 year to April 2014. I might have been making $2,000 a month, and I went from making $2,000 a month to $60,000 a month in 1 year deploying the strategy that I'm going to teach you right now. You guys want to see it? Pay attention, guys. Pay attention because I'm telling you, this strategy works. I'm living proof that it works, and there's thousands of people following in our footsteps. Here we go, guys.
They're not ready. Frank, they're not ready.
They're not ready for what?
They're not ready.
All right, here we go, guys. Here we go. Let me switch over here. Okay. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how easy this is, how simple this is, how the average person can do this. Okay. First of all, no technical skills required, guys. Here we go. Let me make sure I'm logged in. Okay. Here's my account, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on a hyperlink here. And listen, we're going to teach you how to do this. Okay. And what we do is we got some banner ads back here. We'll show you how to load these back here. It's real simple. Okay. But I just want to use this as an example, as a training. Just doing a little bit of training here, real quick. Right here where it says buy ad pack. I'm going to click on the button. What I'm going to do, guys, in this example, I'm going to buy, let's just buy 20. Let's buy 20 ad packs right now. And it's giving me some choices. I got PayPal, I got Payza, I got Solid Trust Pay, or I can use cash. You see, I got some cash in my balance there. I got $1,211 cash. I'm going to hit preview, okay? And then I'm going to hit pay now. It's going to ask me, are you sure? Yes. Okay, I just purchased advertising packages, okay, on the platform. Now, here's part two, guys, part two. I'm going to click up here, start surfing, this red box, top of the screen, okay? What is going to happen, guys, is an ad is going to display. This is an advertising rotator. There's a countdown timer. You see it counting down backwards up here at the top of the screen, okay? It's counting down backwards. And what's going to happen, guys? It says right here, you have viewed 0 ads this session. I have to view 10 in a row, okay? 10 in a row. Here's what's going to happen, guys. You're going to see a matching, images are going to pop up. You want to pick the matching image. Look how simple this is. Click next site. The whole thing starts all over again, okay? And this is all you got to do, guys. I'm showing you one revenue stream. 1 of 5, I'm showing you one revenue stream. You have to view 10 ads per day. Anybody can do this, guys. Anybody can view an advertisement, click on a mouse, pick a matching image. This particular ad didn't load in the frame for whatever reason. But anyway, click the next image, next site. There it is, guys. You're fully trained. This is how simple it is to make money online. This is how Google is making money. This is how Facebook is making money, guys. They're selling advertising space. People are clicking on ads. Every single time someone clicks on an ad, guess what? They are making money. Well, we're going to teach you how to do the same thing, guys. It's that simple. Okay. The whole process starts over again. Next site, and you can see it's going to keep going. You've viewed three ads this session. Okay, you guys are fully trained. You see how this works. Pretty simple, guys. All right, here we go. Let me show you guys my PowerPoint. I'm going to pull it up. All right, we're going to talk about a company called Traffic Monsoon. Now, real quick, earnings and income disclaimer. Any earnings or income statements or earnings or income examples are only examples and illustrations. Past performance does not guarantee you the same results in the future. Read all terms and conditions at trafficmonsoon.com/terms. Okay, Traffic Monsoon is a domestic limited liability company founded by CEO Charles Scoville. We launched in October 2014, and we are a pay-to-click advertising network. Now, you guys can look this up, trafficexchangelist.com. We are ranked the #1 traffic exchange in the world. Now, what's amazing about this is, look at #2, Easy Hits for You. That company has been around since 2003. We've been around since 2014, and in 1 year, we took over the #1 spot in the world, guys. That is insanely impressive, guys. That's very strong right there, a very strong statement that we took over a company that has been in business since 2003. Now, you guys can look us up at Alexa. We are climbing up the charts, guys. Alexa ranks all the websites in the world. You can see in this example, the global rank was 972. Now, we operate in the biggest market in the world today, online advertising. And online advertising is a marketplace worth billions of dollars, and it's still growing. We are really in the infancy stages, guys. Now, I want you to look at this chart right here, 2010 to 2014. Just look at that little window right there, those few years right there. That's really, 2010 was the pinnacle year as far as online advertising for a couple reasons. A couple things happened in 2010. I was in traditional business still then. I remember it very well. I watched the world change right before my very eyes in 2010. Here's what happened in 2010, guys. #1, the availability of in Wi-Fi. That was the year that Wi-Fi was literally every single place that you went. You went to a coffee shop, you went to a bar, you went to a restaurant. I don't care where you went. There was a Wi-Fi connection there somewhere. #2, the explosion in social media. That's when social media took off like a rocket ship in 2010. Also, people began to carry mobile devices. They began to carry the internet with them every single place that they went, guys. You combine those three things together, you can see double-digit growth every single year. Online advertising revenue literally doubled from 2010 to 2014, and we're just looking at Google's advertising revenue, guys. One segment of the market. This is a trend called an upward trend. It's going straight to the moon. This is a market that you want to be in, online advertising. Now, the fact that the #1 selling product on the internet is traffic, which is created through advertising. Now, Google, Facebook, YouTube, and many more, these are all advertising networks disguised as something else. Search engines, social networks, video sharing sites, and more. All of these companies are making billions of dollars each year in advertising fees, guys. The fact is, every time you click on an advertisement on their website, they are making money. Now, the real question is, why aren't you being paid for this? After all, we are the ones clicking on the advertisements that make them money. Now, with Traffic Monsoon, you get paid for clicking on advertisements. Did Google or Facebook ever send you a check? I don't know about you guys, but they've never sent me a dime, guys. They are keeping their money. Okay, Now, with Traffic Monsoon, it is absolutely the simplest and easiest way for anyone and everyone to make money. I just trained you guys. I showed you one way to make money. Click a mouse, view 10 ads per day. That is simple and easy for anyone. Absolutely no special skills required. If you can click a mouse, and yes, it's that simple, you can make money. How hard is that? Now, we can get paid up to 24 times per day, 168 times per week, 672 times per month. You might be thinking, Frankie, how is that even possible? Here's what they do, guys. It's real simple. They take the day, they break the day up into 24 pay cycles, okay? 24 pay cycles, and all they do is they calculate the sales revenue from the previous pay cycle. Now, what they do is they pay out instantly and they pay out in cash, guys. The exciting thing about this is every single time you log into your account, your cash balance has gone up. The heck with waiting 30 days to get paid, guys. We get paid every single hour, guys. Pretty exciting. Now, there are 5 revenue streams built into the Traffic Monsoon here. The profit share, I already shared with you. I showed you how to do it. We click on 10 ads per day. There's also cash links where we can earn extra cash rewards. There's matching bonuses on those cash links. There's also 10% instant referral commissions, and we can also turn our traffic into cash. So there's 5 different ways that we can make money here in Traffic Monsoon. Now, 4 simple steps, guys. Sign up for free. I mean, that's it, guys. That's the price tag. Sign up for free. Number 2, we activate our account. Number 3, we buy ad packs. Number 4, you click and view 10 ads per day, and we will begin to make money in the profit share component of the comp plan. So what is an ad pack? Let's talk about this real quick. An ad pack is an advertising package. It's sold in $50 increments. We are purchasing 1,000 traffic exchange credits, 20 pay-per-click views to your banner, guys. Views. Pretty awesome, right? And then we also get a revenue sharing position. Now, the benefit is not only can we utilize our ad space, we can get paid up to $55 for every ad pack that we own. This is not guaranteed because it's directly based on revenue generated in the profit share. Now, it is impossible not to make money. Everyone makes money every single day as long as they've purchased at least 1 ad pack and they've clicked on at least 10 advertisements per day, guys. Pretty exciting. Now, there's no reason for you not to sign up, guys. Like I said, it is free to join. The price tag is free. Absolutely no sponsoring required. No selling is required. No monthly fees ever. That's pretty exciting, guys. You're not going to get beat over the head every single month with a $100 bill or something like that. There's no monthly fees ever. This is absolutely easy for everyone. Now, what if you want to recruit? Well, you can make even more money. Here's how it works. We're going to get 10% direct referral commissions. Every time an ad pack is sold, you get paid. This includes repurchases, okay? We get paid in real cash, guys, straight into our e-wallet. You can withdraw the PayPal, pay as a solid trust pay. You can buy more advertising space. You can do whatever you want to do. It's your money. You are in control, guys. You can also withdraw anytime you want, 24 hours per day, man. That is awesome, guys. Now, referral examples. These are just some illustrations, okay, just show you how this works. Now, we can earn 10% on our referrals daily for life. So let's just say, for example, we sponsored 4 people and they each purchased 20 ad packs. We just had a full $100 day, guys. We got paid instantly and in cash from other people's purchases, right? 20 members purchasing 10 ad packs per day. In this example, that's a $1,000 day. If we sponsor 100 members purchasing only 2 ad packs daily, and that's really conservative, there's a $2,000 day example. And 200 members purchasing 4 ad packs per day, there's an example of a $4,000 day, guys. Remember, we get paid instantly and in cash every single time an ad pack sells from people that we personally sponsor. Now, here's some examples. Some of our teammates, guys, these are just for illustration purposes only, but I want to show you the power of the model, okay? These are average, everyday people just like you, just like me. You can see Maria here in this example, $3,000, pretty awesome, with only 2 active referrals. Peter, over $5,000 here, guys, 6 active referrals, 210 ad packs on the books. Oliver, $6,000, guys, pretty insane right there, with only a small team of 8 active referrals and 105 active sharing positions. Look at this one, guys. Sibel, this is I get impressed every time I see this. $7,000, guys, with no active referrals, 268 active sharing positions. So there's proof right there that you don't have to sponsor. It's highly recommended, but in this example, in this illustration, $7,000 with no referrals at all. Amanda here, 6 active referrals. You can see, look at the numbers, guys. Pretty strong, right? That's right, $113,000, 1949 active sharing positions, ad packs. Rob Frazier, 318, very good sized team right here. 770 ad packs on the books, $147,000. Pretty insane right there. Amy, the top man in the company, guys, top man in the company. This is a unique example. This is the top 1% earner. Once again, we're showing you the power of the model. Really a small team, not a huge team, 99 active referrals. You guys can see the commissions earned from that. You see the active sharing positions, 3317, and that's right, guys, over $500,000. Once again, a unique example, a top 1% earner, but we're showing you the power of the model. All right, now what makes Traffic Monsoon so very different? And this is very important, okay, extremely important. Number one, retail customers. Any person, company, or business can purchase ad packs without becoming an affiliate. Free members can earn credits. Extra earnings can be made from the cash links. There's no monthly fees ever, no sponsoring requirement. We can actually purchase unlimited ad packs, guys. That is insane right there. Excuse me. There's no cap on the ad packs. We also have merchant processing in place, set up through PayPal, Payza, and Solid Trust Pay. So this is what really separates us, guys, from other traffic exchanges. Now, the fast start process, like I said, you can enroll for free right now, guys. That's right. The price tag is free. Buy as many ad packs as you can. View your 10 ads per day. You will begin to earn cash in the profit share, and optional, refer and sponsor like crazy. And we'll show you how to do that, guys. We've got that down to a science. All right, guys, let me switch back over here real quick. I want to share one more thing, and then I'm going to come back over to the Hangout. What I've been doing, I've been documenting my results, guys. I've been documenting my results every single day, basically just keeping a diary, and I want to share that with you here real quick. And you can see right here, September 3rd, this was the day that I purchased ad packs. I purchased 20 ad packs right here, and my strategy at the time was really I was not going to really do nothing with this. I was never going to sponsor anybody. I was just coming over here, guys, to utilize the traffic. I wanted to generate leads over here from this database and funnel them into something else that I was doing, guys. I was actually the #3 producer in the world in another traffic exchange, so it was kind of a very savvy business move to come over here and buy some retail traffic and some packs and funnel leads from this database into what I was doing. That was my strategy. Well, I started to promote this offer, actively promote it, meaning I went to work and I started doing something on October 15th. And you can see this is the very next day, October 16th. This is day one, active in the business. Frank Calabro Jr. actually doing something, okay? Actually, I went to work and I did something. You can see 5 active referrals, 97 ad packs, and 1425 there on the first active day that actually went to work and started doing something. You can see the second day results, 22 active referrals, 119 ad packs, $2,000 on the second day. Pretty insane, guys, right? Once I started doing something, the results started happening pretty quick, right? Day 3 right there, 33 referrals, 145 ad packs, 2,800. And I'm just going to scroll up here. I'll go kind of slow so you can see it, but I want you to see, like the first week. There's the first week, guys. Day 7, 65 referrals, 217 ad packs, $4,500. Okay, let me scroll up to let's go up to week 2, or let's just go up to week 3. I'll go kind of slow so you can see it, because I don't want to consume too much time here. Here's day 21 right here, 3 weeks, right? 125 ad packs, 558 ad packs, 125 referrals, $16,000, guys, in 3 weeks. Now listen, this is insane money right here. I've never made money this fast. Not in a brand new offer, guys. Once again, this is a unique example. I am a top 1% producer. Now I am, but when I began this journey, I was just the average person making very little money to no money online. So, once again, I'm showing you the power of the model. Let's just go up to the day 30 so I can show you guys the first 30 days results of me actually doing something. November 14th, 146 active referrals, 836 ad packs, $27,000 the first month, guys. Pretty insane, right? You better believe it, okay? Now let's go up here a little bit higher. I want to point something out real quick. Let me find it. There it is right here. Day 40, guys. Day 40. This was a big, big day right here. I actually crossed, you can see 1,231 ad packs, and like I said, I had we got 166 referrals in this example, 43 grand in 40 days. What's that? I mean, that's crazy, guys. That's crazy money, right, in 40 days. And one thing I want to say is, like I said, I was the #3 producer in the world in another traffic exchange, and it took me 251 days to reach 1,200 packs in that other traffic exchange, and I was very proud of that, very proud of that. It changed my life. It changed my family's life, and, you know, and it was a major accomplishment. Well, I did here in 40 days what took me 251 days in another traffic exchange. Once again, I'm showing you the power of the model. Yes, this is a unique example, but that's pretty insane, guys, in 40 days, the results. Okay? I'm just going to scroll up here and let you guys see this. I guess I'll go kind of slow so you can see it. But I really want to go up and just show you guys today's results. Let's just skip right over all of this kind of stuff. Let's just go up and see what we got going on today. If I can finally find it up here. Here we go. Here we go. We're almost there. All right, here we go, guys. 63 days. I just completed my 9th week, okay? 9 weeks in the business. I'm pretty much a newbie here over here in Traffic Monsoon. Ain't really been doing this that long. You can see 211 active referrals. We just smashed 200 ad packs, or actually 2,000, I'm sorry, 2,000 ad packs, and we just broke $100,000 total earned in 63 days, guys. Now, how many offers out there right now are people making this kind of money? Once again, I'm a top 1% producer, but I wasn't when I began this journey. I was just an average person trying to figure out how to make money online. Well, I figured out, well, you know what? I need to lead with traffic. Well, when I solved that mystery, you can see big things began to happen. Not only for me, but my teammates too, guys. There's thousands of people across the globe having success with this strategy. All right, that's it, guys. That concludes my presentation. I'm going to switch back over, come back over to the Hangout. All right, guys, I'm back, man. You with me, Big?
Yeah. You know, like I said, I always end up hitting the wrong button because I'm sitting there. I always get mesmerized by that last number you always show. And then last week, you know, it's amazing how it grows week over week. Again, results not typical, but what Frank is trying to show you, and Ari's going to show you the same thing. And if our show was 3 hours long, I'd show you my results. But what we're trying to say is we're all doing it the same way, and we're going to share what the way that is. But it really doesn't matter how you got here on the show. If it's through a link that someone sent to you, if it's through a replay and you're watching this not live, if you're watching it live, I would, if I were you, after it's all over, hit that person up immediately and get started, because there are lots of leaders, Frank touched on it, all over the world, and we want you to get back to the person that shared this information with you. All we're doing is sharing the story of how fantastic an opportunity Traffic Monsoon is. And if you look there, and I can see a lot of people shaking their head, again, Frank, skeptics, they're always out there, aren't they?
Not in my world.
But the truth is, we welcome skeptics. We welcome skeptics.
You know, I don't really run into people like that, but I do, I guess, once in a while. And, you know, when you're holding all aces, you don't really have to do any convincing because, you know, I've been following this strategy now for 623 days. I mean, think about that. You want to talk about a track record. I mean, I've been making money for 623 straight days following this strategy. So nothing has changed, guys. We have a proven system, and you know, skeptics step into our world. You're going to be proved wrong very quickly. And I was skeptical when I first started to deploy this strategy. I wasn't sure if this was the right thing for me. You know what I mean? Like, is this the way I should be leading? Should I be leading with a traffic product? You know, a lot of those things were unknown to me at the time. But as I began to deploy this strategy and I began to learn and go forward, everything fell into place, and it worked out perfectly, not just for me, but for thousands of people across the globe. So we got something very strong here. I mean, skeptics, you know, you're going to be proven wrong pretty quick hanging around us, that's for sure.
Yeah, and one of the great things is, like I said earlier, again, I get excited when Frank comes on and shares it because, again, I've seen it happen time and time again. Not only with myself, Frank and I happen to be in the same exchange company previously, and as he said, this is a system, a duplication process that we've been working on for quite some time now. And by coming over to Traffic Monsoon, as far as plugging and playing here, we've been able to duplicate, no, actually, even better results. And because we were able to figure out that Traffic Monsoon has a lot of those revenue streams that Frank talked about, and we only touched on the very first one, which happens to be the easiest one, which is clicking on 10 ads. And so I'm going to bring on Ari Maccabee, my other partner, in a little bit after I introduce you to. And again, these people are chomping at the bit also because they happen to have, guess what? Whether it be stumbled upon, introduced to, whatever, once they plugged into the system, I'm going to let you tell the story, let them tell you the story of how they did it, the results they're having, all of those, so that you can hear everyone's story, and we all start from the same point. We all start from zero. And the beautiful thing is, but if you plug into the system, if you follow the process that we outline, if you hook up with all the other leaders that we have all around the globe, they'll show you the same process that we're going to talk about, and Ari's going to go into detail in the end, but it all starts with the foundation, and that is Traffic Monsoon. And so what I thought I'd do, Frank, if you're all done, maybe you have some last bit of words out there for people, because I know I can see people shaking their head saying, but Frank probably, put a lot of money into it right away. That's why he had the results he had. Frank, how much money did you put into that again up front?
I bought 20 packs. I mean, that's what I started off with. I mean, but when I actually first started deploying this strategy, I actually bought 5 packs, because that's all I had. I mean, I started off very small. And like I said, it took me 251 days to do in the other exchange what I did over here in 40. So, I do have an advantage coming over here because I've rode this horse before. I've done this before, yes. But, this will be the best Christmas present you ever give yourself, Traffic Monsoon. That I can promise you. So don't wait. I mean, get started right away. Get with the person that invited you here.
Exactly. Great. Because I'll say it again. Whether you're watching this on replay, whether you're watching it live, someone shared a link with you. If you have people that once you come on board, absolutely share the opportunity with them. And some of my guests, again, these are regular, average. Again, I don't like that word average, because these people are not average, because they actually took action. And the only difference between an average person and a successful person is a successful person is intensely focused and takes action. So you have to ask yourself tonight, after we finish the show, do you want to continue to be that average person, or do you want to be that successful person who used to be average? And we're going to share with you exactly how you can do it. Frankie touched on it. It's a system that he basically created, duplicated, but he was in that position, but he decided to take action, and consistent action. And so on that note, I'm going to bring out our first average member of our international team, and I'm going to introduce a person down in my team who helps me out with my Facebook group. It happens to also be in the same area and city that I am, New York City. Whoop whoop. My man Jeffrey, if you come out, introduce yourself, tell the people a little bit about your story, how you found Traffic Monsoon, where you are, some of your results, and then I'll have some other questions for you also. All right? If everyone else could mute so that Jeffrey can have the floor, that would be great.
What's up, guys? You guys hear me?
Yes, absolutely. Go ahead, Jeffrey.
All right, great.
Say hi. You only have about 1,000 people watching you. Go ahead.
1,000 people. All right. I'm going to make this short and sweet then. Thanks for having me on the show. Obviously, you guys are, you guys are doing awesome. All of us look up to you guys, and you guys are doing great. Showing us these huge numbers is something we, all shoot for. So, really, really, really honored to be on the show today. So, just a little bit about myself. Big told you guys I'm from his area, which is the Big Apple, New York. So I'm coming to you guys from Brooklyn, and yeah, just a little bit about yeah, just gonna tell you a little bit about how I started with this, how I found it. Traffic Monsoon is, I was just looking for something to do online. Basically, I think most of us start off this way. We try to look for something, just to do part-time or to do for a little bit of extra income. And when I stumbled upon this, I found this, I think, in the summer, like around July or August, and I didn't really pay attention to it. I thought it was a little bit too easy to do, like most people, like people that I come across now that I talk to about, and they say, this is way too easy. How can you be making money doing this? But yeah, this is so I didn't pay attention to it. It wasn't until a couple of months later, I think I was looking through YouTube videos or something like that, and I kept seeing the same kind of theme, is that I saw a lot of YouTube videos. I saw a lot of people actually making money with this thing, and it was it was a little bit different than most companies that I come across, because a lot of people usually put out a lot of negative, bad reviews and things like that. But with Traffic Monsoon, it was completely different. It was like maybe for 10 videos that I saw, 8 of them were all positive, were all good. So, and maybe like 1 or 2 were like somebody that didn't it didn't work out for them. But that's the way it goes. But I from that point on, I decided to take a little bit more serious look at it. So I got started with this, and then I started off with, I think, around 5 packs, just to test the waters. Yeah, a couple days later, I saw I was making money. I said, this is great. It's something that actually works, and something that pays, right immediately after you get started. So that was another thing. Is it's very rare that you find something that that pays right away. Like, I think most companies, or most things that you get involved with, you join and then you wait like maybe a couple months and you don't see anything. But with Traffic Monsoon, it was like the day after, you
So,
see money.
so Jeffrey, let me ask you.
Yeah,
You said basically you were a little skeptical, right?
yeah, of
Okay.
course. Yeah,
So, and again, it's healthy to be skeptical. And in
right,
fact, if people are watching tonight, if they have a bunch of questions, it actually means that they have an interest, right? Because you were probably the same way. You had a
right,
bunch of questions, so you went to find answers, but you were still skeptical. But
right.
when you got started and you actually bought those first 5 packs and you started doing the work, is it really as simple as what Frank showed earlier about doing the work?
I would say even simpler. I mean, once you
to
learn it,
actually
it's
to actually participate in the revenue share. Now the other
yeah,
part, getting referrals. Okay, okay.
yeah, right.
So
I mean,
so
doing
tell your
doing
part.
ads.
What convinced you to start to take bigger and bigger action? Because I know you've been doing that the last months.
Well, I mean, just as like I said, most of the things that people get involved with online, you don't really see results, right away. And that, I mean, it's due to a couple of factors, but with Traffic Monsoon, it's completely different. I saw results right away, immediately. Within a couple of days, I bought 5 more ad packs, and then a couple weeks down the road, when I saw I was making money with this every day, I dropped a big number, I would say, like 100 packs. I bought 100 packs
Yep.
like maybe 2 or 3
Yep.
weeks into that, and that's when I really started to see this thing roll and snowball. And you know, um, to
Now,
date,
when you bought 100 packs, let's be
yeah,
honest with people. You guys know that we're real, we're raw, and we don't hide anything. Frank showed you the back office, and the people that come on as our guests have to be willing to also talk about their story, and we don't fib numbers or fake them all.
right,
So we're talking 100 packs. That's how much money out of your pocket?
that would be 5,000,
$5,000.
right?
Let me ask you a question. Were you scared out of your mind to put that amount of money down?
I mean, everyone's scared to put that much money down, but I mean,
Okay.
after seeing, the progress and the proof, I was a little bit more at ease doing that. But obviously, there's still that element of fear. So yes,
Okay.
of
So
course.
we're just being honest with again, if we came on here and didn't tell you that that was the case, then as I said, we want you to be skeptical. We want you to be curious, and the more questions you have, we want you to get back to that person. They're willing, just like Jeffrey is, to tell you their story and walk you through. But after you did that, what's changed from that point that you were scared to do that to the point you are now where you're willing to do anything and everything in working with us in the system and getting other referrals because you've realized now that that's a great way to grow your business, to tell the story, right? To tell your story, Traffic Monsoon story.
Absolutely. Yeah, I mean, it's really just about taking action, like you said. You guys hammer this home every single day, and we try to listen to you guys, obviously, to emulate what you guys do for your success. But it's really just about taking action. If you guys are sitting on the fence and you're wondering if you should jump in, just do it. Just jump in, because you all you have to do is just look around. Our Facebook group, look to these guys that'll help you, with whatever questions you have. I don't think I've ever been not answered by Ari, by Big, by Frank, by any of these guys. They're always willing to help you out with any questions you have. So I mean, if you're sitting on the fence, if you're on the edge, if you think this isn't going to work, I mean, just look in the Facebook group. You have proof of it every single day. People posting their income results, people having success with it, even not in our Facebook group, just anywhere. Like I said, when I started out and I started researching it on YouTube or whatever, all I saw was positive things about this. So, I mean, you just do the research yourself. Obviously, do your due diligence, but in the end, ultimately, you need to take action. You need to just do it and see for yourself. Even if it's 5 packs, just do the 5 packs, make sure it works, like I did. A couple of days later, I bought another.
A couple of days later, drop $5,000, right?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah. That's
yeah.
just
No.
the way it
One
goes,
of the
right?
things you always, again, the reason that we continue, and a lot of leaders in the system continue to share on a daily basis. Jeffrey touched on it. If you guys don't understand what he's talking about, myself, Frank, Ari, every single day, these guys know, and anyone in our groups know that we post our results every single day to the group, and we don't do that to brag. We're doing it, one, for inspiration, but also to show people proof, progress, results, because we want you to understand it's all about consistency. Jeffrey touched on it. So let me ask you one real quick question.
Sure.
You're from the New York City area, and
Yes.
as you know, it's all about keeping it real. So if you were sitting there, okay, and it's now 6 months ago, and you're talking to yourself, okay, I would use that famous line from the movie Sell Me This Pen, but I'm not going to do that. If you were sitting there, what would you say to yourself 6 months ago, that person that was sitting there before they ever took action? What would the person today you are say to yourself 6 months ago?
I mean, it's just the same theme, really. It's just that if you don't take action, you're not going to know, obviously, right? So just do something about it. I know a lot of people that just kind of sit on the fence. They don't do anything. They kind of take a look at it and they're like, well, I don't know. But even if you sign up for free, I mean, just like last week when you guys had Rich on, I mean, people that sign up for free, they make money doing this. I mean, there's no other program that lets you earn for free. I mean, there's programs that let you, sign up for free, but if you want to earn money, you got to do something, you have to pay something to earn money. But this, I mean, it's like you can earn for free. There's tons of different ways you earn money. You make money the first day, basically, when you start. So I mean, there's no reason for you not to take action. That's basically what I would tell myself,
Yeah. Jeff, take action. Absolutely. No, thank you very much. And you touched on something that I'm going to talk with my next guest about, and that's the whole free and the cash links and all like that. We'll touch on that. So, no, I want to thank you. And like I said, after the new year, we'll definitely hook up in the city there. But, I want to thank you for coming on.
Actually, just one thing, I wanted to just give a shout out to 3 of my team members right now, because those are the guys on my team that have been taking action so far. So
right.
Axel, Anthony, and Robert, these guys have come in for 50 and 100 packs respectively. So these guys are some of the guys on my team that have been taking action. So I just want to give a shout out to them and recognize that they've been doing some great work too. So
awesome. See, that's a great thing, because as we said, when Jeff first came into the system, focus on obviously making sure the system works. Then you realize in working with the groups and the leaders, we have these systems that allow you to start to replicate and duplicate what we do, which is to bring on other team members. And then when you do, it's fantastic, because again, those success stories card. So great shout out again, Jeff. I thank you very much. I know the the family's probably trying to get some sleep there. So if you want to,
it's kind of
exactly.
Loud.
If you want to hang on, mute yourself. Thank you very much for that.
Thanks a lot, guys.
All right, no problem. Glad to have you on. And now, what I wanted to do again, as I said, you heard Jeff's story, but what he also touched on the very end was about working the system and then bringing on other team members that he could work with also. And what we essentially do is in our groups, in what we do in the training, all those things, we want you to piggyback off of our success and utilize us to do the heavy lifting. In fact, we do all the selling for you. We do the heavy lifting. We'll talk about that a little bit more when Ari comes on. But before we do that, I want to bring on someone here, bring the testosterone down a little bit. It's all guys. And I'm going to bring on my good friend Shannon, and she's out in Ohio, and she's going to tell you her story, and we're going to touch a little bit on those free cash links that Jeffrey talked about, because there's a way that people can, guess what, have no excuses for getting started. So, Shannon, are you out there? Okay, we're losing you. Can you
Can you hear me?
Awesome. There you go.
Okay. All right. We got it.
Awesome. So why don't you do this, Shannon? Why don't you introduce
Okay.
yourself, tell people when you came into Traffic Monsoon system, and a little bit about your story and where you are now.
My name is Shannon. I came in middle of October. My sponsor, his name is Sean. A lot of them know him. Him and I were already in a different platform working online. And we talked a lot, and he texted me. He said, "Shannon, I got this new system that someone has gotten in touch with me with." And I was like, "Really?" He's like, "Yeah." He says, "It's called paid traffic." And I was like, "Well, when I think of paid traffic, I think of Google, and it can be expensive." And so he called me up, and he told me, he's like, "Look," he's like, my friend Frank Calabro, he's done so well on this. He's made such money, thousands of money in September. Now, if someone I had not known would have told me that, I would not have believed him. But I know Sean, and I know he wouldn't have lied to me, something like that. So I really started talking to him a lot about that. I researched it more. So I'm like Jeff. I kind of dabbled in it. I put a couple ad packs in, and then I waited a few days, and I said, "Wow, it's starting to pay off." So I dipped into my savings. Put probably about 1,500 in, and it's starting to pay off by itself right now. I'm not putting any money in. I can roll over 1 to 2 ad packs off my earnings daily, and I don't have to sink any of my own out-of-pocket money
Awesome,
at all.
awesome.
And it's awesome.
Now, yeah. So now you did that. You took a big jump there because you saw how simple it was,
Yeah.
and what we're doing for the people out there. Again, you're purchasing ad packs, which are advertising services, and based off the calculation, if there are profits on the day, then those profits are shared among active users like Shannon, myself, Jeff. So, bottom line, you also have found that there's another way to make
Oh
money.
yeah.
And that's the cash links. Maybe you can touch on that quickly, how easy that is, and what you get from that.
Oh yeah. I mean, you can go. I go in about 15 minutes after the hour starts, and I will have a huge page of cash links waiting for me to just click on, and I click on them, and then I just let it count down, and then I just type in the number to verify that that I'm not a robot, and it gets credited to my account, and and that's easy money. I mean, daily, hourly,
Yeah, yeah.
and I love
And,
it.
and basically, you're still doing the same thing. Am I correct? You're still watching the
Yeah.
ads, okay?
Oh yeah.
And their offers, and cash links are simply people like myself or Frank or any other marketers out there. It could even be you, who choose to pay money to Traffic Monsoon to have
Mhm.
fixed advertisements placed before people like Shannon or myself, anyone that's a member,
Yeah.
and basically you're going to pay them for that ad view. And that's
Mhm.
essentially how it works. Very much, it's basically click to view type of ads,
Mhm.
and that's a great way that a lot of people have gotten started on last week's show. We had a
Mhm.
gentleman on who started with $0 out of pocket, and just for the
Mhm.
first 30 days did nothing but do the cash links and introduce other
Yeah.
people, and he's now in his 4th month, well over
Mhm.
200 packs. And
Oh yeah.
okay, so it is possible for those people out there, am I correct, that
Oh
you
yeah.
could start, okay?
Oh yeah, I mean every day, Big, that in Facebook, I'm always talking about the affiliate, force power leads the. I'm sorry, I'm getting my tongue tied, but every day I talk
Having a
about it
cup of coffee.
because I just love it. I want everybody to know that you don't have to start with money. You can start with 0, or you can start small if you're not for sure. And anyone can do it. I have a disability. I have MS. And I let people know, you know, I have a disability. I have MS. There's days where I struggle, but you know what? One time I was in the hospital and I was relapsing, and I had my husband bring my laptop, and I stayed working.
Yeah, so, well, it's not like you're digging ditches or anything, right? I mean,
No, no, but I like staying busy though. And it's what I'm saying is it's something easy, something just about anyone can do.
Yeah.
It's
And
very
one of the things
easy.
that you touched on is, yeah, obviously Traffic Monsoon, very easy. Once you understand the
Hmm.
system, we go all through that. There's all types of videos that we make available, training, as Jeff touched on. Myself, Frank, Ari especially, are always available, to get back to our members. And all of the people out there that are leaders around the world are available to their team members also. But one of the things that you talked about is you like what we
Hmm.
do as far as the affiliated forces, and I think you're probably
Hmm.
talking about the whole marketing and
Oh yeah.
and duplication. And again,
Hmm.
thank you very much for that, because again, we're offering that to team members, and Ari's going to touch on that quite a bit in a little bit, and we always appreciate that. Always appreciate
Yeah.
that. So.
Yeah.
Let me ask you one last question. Again, same one I asked Jeff. If you were,
Okay.
you got started in October, and
Yeah.
let's say it's 4 months ago. Let's say it's summer, even though the weather
Hmm.
around here, as you know, is more like summer here in December.
Yeah.
And you were sitting across from yourself. What would
Mhm.
you tell yourself 6 months ago, now that you are who you are inside Traffic Monsoon?
Well, I'd be like, look, Shannon, sweetheart, I'm just like, I don't beat around the bush. I'm like, you need to do this, and it will work for you because I have my mind set to something, I will do it, and I will focus, and I will accomplish it every time. And I will tell myself that every time you will not fail, because anytime I have tried and went out to succeed in something, I've always done that. As long as I have and put my mind and soul and heart into it, I'll succeed every time.
Awesome, awesome. So one of the things that you always appreciate, and you do it yourself now, and you understand why we do it, is this
Hmm.
whole thing that Frank and Ari and myself talk about: proof, progress, results. And you've now
Hmm.
gotten excited about posting your proof every single day. Am
Yeah.
I right?
Yes, I do. Yes, I
Yeah.
do.
At first, it's scary to do, right? Because you're like,
Yeah, it
I
is.
don't have much in the way
Yeah.
of
Yeah.
proof, but what changes after a while? Part of it
Yeah.
is you start to reinforce for yourself, but the other part is people start to recognize you and reach out to you. Am I
Hmm.
correct? Because I'm
Oh
seeing it
yeah.
already with you.
Yeah, I talk to people all the time. I talked to people today earlier on the phone. They needed some help, some new people that's coming in, and I tell everyone that comes in, I've said if you can get a hold of me by text, by phone, on Facebook, and it's that if for some reason you cannot get a hold of me, you join already. I want you to join these groups, and I was like, you ask a question, I said you will get multiple answers right away because we're like a little family, little big family. We're
Right?
out to help everybody, and that's
Awesome.
what we're doing.
See, and that's isn't that so much better coming from a pretty woman than coming from me? Because if I said it, it just wouldn't have the same effect. Thank you very much, Anna, for that testimonial. Appreciate you coming on. Love the hat, by the way. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
So, what I wanted to do is, if you can now understand, again, after hearing from Jeffrey, after hearing from Shannon, you know it's just not myself and Frank and Ari trying to sell you something. The truth is, we really do have a passion for helping people make money. And so we showed them Traffic Monsoon because that's the way to get started, because as Frank showed you, you'll be making money right away after purchasing your ad packs. But what we also do is we then convince people that you can take advantage of all the other structures and systems and duplication that we have in place. And when you do that, you start to see the power of marketing. We enjoy the success stories, as Frank said. When you started where he started, and you've gone where he's gone, and you find other people that duplicate and follow what you do, and they themselves start having success stories. See, that's the beauty. Having done this for the short period of time, because again, a couple of years in this whole internet marketing thing, when you start having success stories like we're seeing this past 6 months or so from students who follow and team members, it's fantastic stuff, especially around this time of year. So what I wanted to do was I want to bring on another member who has a fantastic story on how he got started, on the success he's now seeing, and I want to give a special shout out to him because he's joining us at 3 o'clock in the morning, which is now almost 4 o'clock in the morning, because he's over in the UK. So, my man, Santella, you still awake or you sleep on me?
No, I'm awake.
So, why don't you come
In,
out and introduce yourself, tell people your story about Traffic Monsoon, how you get started, where you are, results, all that good stuff.
you hear me? Yeah.
Yep, go ahead. I'm going to have everyone mute. That'll give us some bandwidth.
Can you hear me now? Yeah.
Yep, we got you.
Okay, guys. Thank you very much, Big Frank, Ari, having me on this show, and it's just my honor to be here, really, because I basically started this opportunity August the 1st, and it's just gone. And I've been online for 8 years and failed miserably. You know, there was times I like sitting at the computer crying like a baby because I'm thinking, how is it that I cannot make no money? I just didn't get it. And before that, you know, I was basically living the dream, professional dancer and, you know, stuff like that. And then from one moment to the next, I find myself waking up in a hospital bed to be told that I had a liver transplant, you know, and I'm thinking, it can't be, you know what I mean? And then to be told that I had complete liver failure, and 10 days went by and I didn't find the liver. But as you can see, I'm here today, you know, yeah. So, you know, and it's just a miracle why I'm here. And when I shared my story, people always say to me, it wasn't your time to go. God has a plan for you, you know? Yes. So, it just, as crazy as it sounds, when, you know, afterwards, and I'm trying to look for ways to make money because, you know, I'm seeing so many people hurting when it comes to money. And then I thought, if I could find a way to help people make money, that would make sense why I was given a second chance at life. So when Traffic Monsoon came along, I was like, wow. You know, I started August the 1st with 2 ad packs, okay? And to test out the system, and I thought, you know, I'm seeing the money coming in, bumped it up to about 50 ad packs, and that's when it just took off. You know, I was buying ad packs every day, and the first time in my life, I sponsored someone. Believe it, and it makes sense. And then they gave me an opportunity to present in Luton, you know. And the thing is, what I say to people when I present, this is bigger than just making money online, because I'm sharing a message of hope.
Yes.
It makes me understand now I was given a second chance, because I'm sharing a message of hope, because this has changed the game from 97% failure to 97% success. And I know every single person I share this with is making money. And when I was at the event last week, I said to the people, everyone who's making money, please stand. Everyone who's in Traffic Monsoon, please stand up. They stood up. I said, okay, the new people, you see that? Okay, I said, okay. Now, everyone who's not making money, please sit down. They all stayed standing up. And I just said, guys, you know, so there are skeptics who will think, oh yeah, you paid them. Like that. They are, I know Traffic Monsoon, to me, I see it as the seed to open up the gateway to financial freedom. And I'm so happy to be here. I'm now from 50 ad packs. I'm now on 298 ad packs, okay? Whoa. My referrals, okay, I earn up and like 350 to 400 for my referrals, because I got like 4 referrals. They came in big. One guy came in with 10K. I was just like screaming off the roof when I got that commission. I packed up my job. As you can see, I do music, singing teacher. And I gave up that job today because I thought, I've got to concentrate on this. This is what it's all about. This is what it's all about. And I'm just bouncing off the roof. And I want to shake people who just don't get it. I want to shake them, but hey.
Oh, no. Hey, Santella, be excited. People all the time go big. Man, you just bring so much energy. But they don't realize that it is like church. When you wake up and you realize, right, my man, what you can do, if you can have these people understand what a difference this makes, then it becomes like this, I'm not going to say religious experience, but it's pretty darn close. Am I right? that you're able to share this.
Yeah, that's
And,
right.
and if they can connect with you and they
Yeah.
can realize the same thing, that's why you're so excited. That's why I'm so excited on the show. And the reason I waited to bring my man Santella on last is because I want to show you guys I'm not the only crazy loony out there who's bouncing off the walls.
Yeah, so I mean, what can I say? I'm just honored to be. That's why when I hit Ari up to be on the show, I just thought, what a way to come on, so I could share my story to the world, share my story to the world, because people need to hear that Traffic Monsoon is the message of hope. And all I do with the skeptics, I just say video message following, because I've never been a Facebook man, you know what I mean? But I just paste my results and stuff like that, and I see people watching my AWeber account. I send out my broadcast and so, and people are, some people sometimes open it 5 times, and I'm thinking,
Yes.
oh,
Yes.
why are you
Yes.
opening 5 times and you're not joining? I mean, I just don't get it.
Yeah.
But all I know, you know, just continue just doing that. As you say, just keep showing the proof, and that is it. Because people are watching you. People are watching you.
So Santella, let me ask you a serious question. All right. So, am I hearing that you're not happy with the decision you made to get involved with Traffic Monsoon? Is that what I'm hearing?
Nah, man, this is the best decision I've ever made in my life, for real. You know, it's crazy when I talk like this and say, yeah, you know, I truly believe that it was my purpose to be. It sounds all crazy, but you know, when I hear Shannon's story, that is another reason, because I know so many people are unable to work due to illnesses, and I just think, man, if I could just share this with them, you know, because anyone and everyone will make money by joining up with Traffic Monsoon. I mean, come on.
Thank you.
It's a no-brainer.
And it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We all start from zero.
That's right.
And like Santella said, the excitement from us comes from, certainly we're excited about making money, right, Santella? You're not upset that you're making money, are you?
Hey man, I'm so excited. It's just crazy, man. Crazy.
So the bottom line is, you know, you talked about an event that you just did. Last week we had on the show Charles Scoville.
Mm-hmm.
You attended an event. Charles did a Traffic Monsoon leaders meeting over there.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to get you a little more excited, because even if you can't attend, maybe there's a bunch of people in the U.S. that are going to attend, because right now, Ari, Frank, and myself, along with a couple of other leaders out there, Ian is one of those, if you're watching, brother, shout out to you, who are working on bringing Charles and the very first boom shakalaka laka meeting, leaders meeting, just like you guys had last week, here in the USA in February of 2016.
Wow.
And it's to do exactly what you just talked about, to share, okay, stories live and open up back offices for those people who are part of it, but also for those people who want to share their story with other people. And so we're excited. Again, it's not completely fixed right now, but if it goes off, I think people are going to be having a religious experience just like you had last week. You know, where you're going to have people standing up and sitting down, almost like church there. You know, so we're excited. If it does happen, it'll happen in Vegas. It'll happen in February. And the reason I'm teasing all you guys with that is because I love to tease you guys, you know, with things that we're doing. On top of that, Ari's going to come out and tease you. And I'm sure you may have heard about it, Santella, already. We're putting together a huge retreat, a leaders retreat of our team members and people for the Philippines in May, June, end of May, right around the first week of June. So I want to thank you. And let's say that, you know, again, what's wonderful to hear your story and what you went through with the liver transplant. Obviously, like you said, you touched on Shannon with the, you know, making it hard to work. When it comes down to, you know, the systems that Ari is going to talk about, and you obviously are privy to those, our duplication, you know, the systems that Ari set up and all like that. Let me ask you a question. Have we ever hit our members up to pay us ongoing for training fees or monthly access fees or any of that type of stuff for our training?
Not at all, man. I'm blown away by it all, honestly. And it's just crazy because anytime I hit you up, Ari, response straight away. I'm not even expecting it, but straight away, boom, boom, boom. I'm like, man, does the man even sleep? You know?
No, he doesn't. That's why he's a little sick. So I was giving him time to hydrate there because Ari's in the Philippines. It's a 14-hour difference, and the man is sick, but he is a trooper. So I asked that question. So I'm not going to ask you the same question I asked the others because you've already said if you were sitting in front of yourself, you'd be bouncing off the walls, shaking yourself, saying, get started if it were, 9 months ago.
Yeah.
But let's say that you're talking to someone that says to you, give it to me straight, Santella. Is this really everything that you guys have said it was for the last 50 minutes? Give it to me straight.
Yeah, everything and more. It's everything and more. Honestly. Awesome. I mean, seriously.
So, bottom line is, you would say the same thing. Get back to the person that introduced people, right?
Yeah. Can I just make a big shout out to the guy who got me in, Leroy? Because I'm telling you, I kid you not, I was at the end of my tether. I was at an internet marketing event, and I saw people selling to 10. Oh, I get these products, and I was sitting there, just my heart was breaking because I knew they weren't gonna. 99% of them was not gonna make money. I was sitting in there. I was so angry. I had my shades on as if to say, "Don't talk to me." And Leroy came walking over and said, "What's up, bro?" And I said, "Listen, I don't want to talk." He said, "Hey, I'm in Traffic Monsoon. Just check it out." And that was it.
Yep.
That was it.
Yep.
Life has changed. You know what I mean? So this is something you don't have to say, yeah, join. You give the proof. You know what I mean? Show them the proof, and that's it. And they're constantly watching you. So it's very important that you keep showing proof. And anyone that comes in will have that proof to show. And It all depends on them because you get instant credibility. That's what you don't get in other things, You say, oh, how much are you making? I'm not really making much, but my sponsor. Here, you come in and you decide how much you want to make from day one, and you've got that instant credibility.
Awesome. Yeah, I thank you, brother, because again, one of the things we talked about, and Santella and obviously Shannon and Jeffrey have all said the same thing. It's not us saying that we don't like to be those gurus that, have the $10,000 suits and the cap teeth and the fake tans, and we essentially are boots on the ground. We're real, raw, unscripted, and we like people to know that all of the leaders are accessible just like us. So if you're watching this on replay, thank you, Santella. Amazing story as always. We'll get your connection fixed because some people might have missed some of your stuff, but there was enough there that pretty powerful. So thank you. And on that note, when I talk about partners here, I'm going to let Ari close us up here over the next 10 minutes and get you all excited, not only about Traffic Monsoon, but about the powerful tools that we have. And again, Santella started to touch on it, the accessibility. Frank talked about the duplication. When it comes down to it, if you're going to be super successful, if you want to find a way to bring in more referrals, get your story out there much, much quicker, larger, faster, stronger, Ari's the man to do it. This is the man that is the king of marketing systems. So I'm going to turn it over to him, but I'm going to basically tell you the reason I wore this shirt tonight is we do not have a meeting for the next 2 weeks. No show for the next 2 weeks. People are going to be basically in withdrawal. They're going to have to basically, eat the popcorn without us. But when it comes down to working with the leaders in this system, the bottom line is the advice is free, but the hustle is going to cost you. All right? So on that note, thank you, Santella. Thank you, Shannon. Thank you, Jeffrey. Frank, my man, hang on. We're going to basically bring Ari out, and he's going to get them even more excited because it's always great to have those real stories. But then people are sitting there going, but how are people like Frank and Big and Ari, when Ari shows you his results? And again, catch me on a show in January, and I'll show you my results also. We'll put it in so that I can show you my results so that we're not stretching this out to an hour and 45-minute show. But Ari's going to show you his because it's going to roll right into how you can start to duplicate the process also. Ari,
Yep.
man, you out there? I know you're feeling sick. I thought maybe you went to sleep there.
Nah,
Sorry,
I'm good.
brother.
I'm good, bro. It's all good, man. So in any case, guys, hey, I'm happy to be here. You've heard from my main man, Frank. You've heard from Big. You've heard from some great people out there. And I just got to tell you, I'm happy to be part of this opportunity. It's by far been the easiest thing that I've ever done. And I want to take you actually through the process, what happened when I got involved with this so you guys really understand and you get the gist of it. About 5 months ago, Frank and I reached out to Frank and said, hey, Frank, I'm about to join your venture that you are currently in. And my partner and I, we jumped into it. And when we jumped into it, we dropped a whole bunch of people into that program really fast, but nobody was going active. So Frank and I started talking about building a better marketing system. And that really has actually grown into something quite amazing, and I want to show you guys that. So I'm actually going to go in and show you my screen. So let me show you my screen real quick. I'm going to jump over here. This is my day 5 income proof. Now, I'll tell you exactly what happened. I actually signed up as a free member, guys. I wasn't 100% positive. In fact, it took me 10 months to join this. I saw this 10 months ago. I saw a guy go from making $0 per day to $10,000 a day that tried to sign me up, and then I jumped into the program. Now, even then, I was still skeptical, and that's how a lot of you guys are. I get it. I understand it. I signed up for free, and then what happened was I had a lady. Her name was Margot Lakin. She bought $2,000 in ad packs, and I made a $200 commission. I then took that $200 commission plus $300 out of my PayPal, and I bought 10 ad packs. And from there, this is where my account has actually grown, guys. Check it out. My account has now actually grown all the way to 2,816 active ad packs. Now, obviously, you see here I've had 3,641 total. That's because that's the system basically working. I've actually made my $55 back off of those that have already expired. So that's what's happened. I'm now up to over $185,000 in earnings. And what I want to show you is I want to show you guys exactly where I'm at today. So I like to do this in real time. I'm going to log in for you so you guys can actually see it. So let's take a look and see what's happened here, because I've only been, I've slept for about 4.5, maybe 5 hours. And so this is about 5 hours worth of earning. Let's see where I'm at. Let me pause this video so it doesn't hit us. Every time you guys log in, so you know, you're going to automatically see an ad. That's part of the platform because it is an advertising platform in itself. So once you log in right here, apologize for those reminders right there. You can see I've actually have $1,832, guys, in the last 5 hours. And you can also see that I've actually dropped off some of my income. Let me log out of this real quick. Hold up 1 second here. Notifications. Okay, so you can see actually I have $1,832 in there. I'm dropped down. Some of my ad packs have now expired because I was over 2,800. So let's go back. I'm going to show you again. Very simple. I got a couple ad packs in here. I've been advertising pretty heavily lately. So let's go in and let's buy some ad packs actually on this. Let's see. How many do I want to buy right now? Let's just go with 34. So as you can see this, guys, it adds up pretty fast and pretty rapid. Takes me right back over that 2,800 mark, 2,825. You know, my goal, guys, so you know, was originally to be at 2,500 ad packs before Christmas, and I will now break 3,000 guaranteed. There's no stopping me. In fact, I'm probably going to be 3,200 ad packs or so by the time Christmas starts. Now, people ask me all the time, all right, why don't you take money out? Well, here's the philosophy behind this. You know, I already make good money, okay? I started this as a broke person and on purpose because I wanted people to see that you can make a lot of money starting with just 300 bucks. You can. But the reality of it is you really want to start this with, ultimately, you want to start this with 2,500 or more, because if you start with less than 2,500, your first goal is, guys, to get this number right here to 50 ad packs. If you get to 50, then you can repurchase a new ad pack from Profit every single day, and allows this to stack up and go higher and higher. The reason that's important, and that's the reason that this number here this morning up here was 1,800 and something, my daily earnings right now, literally from the active ad packs, are about almost $3,000. And then on top of that, I make about $1,400 a day in commissions. So yeah, you heard it right. I'm making about $4,400 a day right now in Traffic Monsoon, and I did it in 121 days today. Today is the morning of my 121st day. After a $300 purchase. I can't tell you guys, I've never seen anything so simple. You know, the platform in itself, guys, it's wonderful. You can advertise just about anything. What we've done over here, obviously, is we advertise any of the other programs we are in. We also advertise our own programs back here. And let me just kind of show you how this works. What we did is we did all the due diligence, guys. Look, Frankie and I got together. We originally built a system. Then Frank went out and he took that platform and he tweaked it a bunch and made his own system. And obviously, this is his page. Now, if you join our team, you get access to Frank's system. Okay, guys? You get access to a big system. Okay? You also get access to my system. Okay? So let me show you how this is. And I have tons of these. I mean, look, guys, I can go on and on and on. You guys are going to see tons of different pages coming for you. We have all different types of pages to appeal to everybody. And for the first time ever, guys, I'm going to give you actually a sneak peek. These are a couple of pages that are actually in the process. They're about to come. I've been doing some split testing on them. These pages are going to convert very, very well. They're brand new for something that I will be launching in January. And you guys will get access to this as well. And this is our current funnel for the Affiliated Forces Power Hour, guys. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and skip the survey, go on to the second page real quick, and I'm going to pause this. And I want to come back real quick down and show you a couple things. Now, if you guys are thinking that this is not for you, let me tell you something. This is Margot Lakin. This is a lady that joined for $2,000. I brought this out for a reason. I want you guys to see something because I know Margot personally. She lives outside Chicago. She was the victim of a scam where two guys stole literally about $300,000 from her. And she's never made any money online, none. This was her day 14 update. It says, my account keeps growing and growing. Another new ad pack and more money for me. I love Traffic Monsoon. If you're not working this, you need to be. Almost 69 and I'm winning. Thank you, Ari Maccabee. I love you for this. Never sponsored a single person. I'm over $1,000 in earnings already. Well, that was 2 weeks to the day after she joined. She's over $10,000 in earnings. She's still never sponsored a single person. And she's still in love with the program. This is by far one of the easiest things she's ever done, and she's super happy to be part of it. Here's another one, and this guy I'll probably bring on sometime after Christmas so you can meet him. This is Adam Miller. Thanks to Ari Maccabee, after 3 months, I've been able to earn close to 14K. This is so exciting. Just look and witness for yourself. I've never had any real success online before. Wow. 156 active sharing positions. He now has over 800, so you guys know, and he's got 30 some odd active referrals, and he's made $50,000 or $60,000. I can't remember the exact amount, but look, guys, this is for everyone. Everyone can do this. You know, I can't stress to you enough how simple this is. The process to get involved in any of our funnels, you're going to have a process, you know, where you're actually going to be able to go. Let me actually just take you back real quick and show you one quick thing. If you're getting actually one of our funnels that actually has the buttons below the videos, this is how simple this would be. You got questions, you're going to click on the got questions. You got access directly to us. Look, guys, here's my phone number. You can see it right in the video. I'm a real person. I give it out to everybody. I give my Skype out to everybody. I don't mind you having it. You know, if you want to call me, you want to verify my story, see if I'm a real guy, pick it up and call the number. You'll get in touch with me. The other side is when you get ready to get started, this is going to take you directly to your sign-up page. Okay, and you're going to notice your name will be hard-coded in the system. Okay, if you go to step 2, that's going to take you to step 2 in the program, which obviously is now our 4 corners system. And the same thing occurs right here. Got questions, so on and so forth. When you go to step 3, it talks about the system that we use. It shows you everything on it, how you make money with the system if you want to make money. Whoops. So guys, as you go on down, you're going to see actually right here, you start your free trial. You get 7 days free trial in the system on us. You're going to set up your system. This is going to take you to the directions. You know, and then we got a couple bonuses in here. So you guys actually have access to all different types of things. If you're on the Affiliated Forces Power Hour funnel, we made it very simplistic for you guys. Your buttons are directly below because it's one video, because this is a long video. Click on the Traffic Monsoon. It's going to take you directly to your sign-up page where your name's still hard-coded in it. It's going to also take you to Four Corner Alliance page, which again, your name's going to be hard-coded right in the page, guys. So these are all giving you the sign-ups, okay? 7-day free trial, set up your system, join our Facebook group. Guys, the most important thing that I've said to you guys today so far is join our Facebook group. If you're not in our Facebook groups, okay, Big's got I Am Big's Secret Success Lounge, Frank Calabro's 3-step formula, which Frank and I set up, a few months ago, and now I got Ari Maccabee's Maximum Money Formula. All 3 of these groups, they're for you. We didn't build these for us. We built them to give you direct access to us, and we also built them so all of our team would be in there. They could actually post their proof. You can see that this is working not just for 1 or 2 or 3 people, but for everyone on our team, because that's the most crucial part of this, guys. We wanted this to be simple for the average person. We wanted this to be simple for the person that wasn't very good at their computer. And we've proven that. I mean, Margot, lady calls me all hours of the day and night to help fix her computer, and it's a Mac, and I'm sorry, I'm a PC person, guys. So I don't know it real well, but I still get on and I help her figure it out through TeamViewer. We do all the extras for our team. Now, I can promise you this. I had a call yesterday from Ann out in California, or in Florida actually, and she said to me, Ari, I was involved in a bad car accident, a while back, and I really need some help. And she's in the program. She's not even underneath me. I still helped her. That's the type of personalities that you have in this group. You have a group of people that will help you succeed online. Often for the very first time, we're committed to helping you make money. So if you guys want something that's going to work for you, something that every single person can do. I mean, look, if you got a 3rd grade or better education, you can do this, because all you got to do is click on a mouse. So get back to the person that actually got you to this video or got you to this hangout, and let's get started. Let's get started right away. Stop waiting and stop hesitating, because if you hesitate, like me, you're going to be missing out on money. Look, I told you, my buddy Peter actually is the one originally showed me this opportunity. I didn't get involved. It was the biggest mistake I have. I watched him make $13,000 last week in a single day, not one day, every single day. I could be way ahead of where I'm at right now if I had just jumped and gotten in then instead of waited 10 months. And I'm trying to tell you guys, don't make the same stupid mistake that I made. Get involved today, right now, and let's get you going and start making some money and make 2016 the best year of your life. I want to thank you today for coming in. That's all I got. Big, take us out, buddy.
Thank you very much, Ari. As he said, take action. It is the holidays. Don't be a Grinch. Don't shortchange yourself. You'll be happy. Your heart will grow 3 times the size when you start seeing your account the way that it is. And what we're telling you is, if you're watching this on replay, if you're watching on a link, get back to the person that shared it with you. Get signed up today. At the very least, get into our Facebook groups. Watch people take action. Watch everyday average people do what they've never been able to do before, and that's make money. And watch us celebrate with them. And so on that note, I'm going to say thank you to my guest, Shannon. Thank you to my guest, Jeffrey. Thank you to my man, Centella. all fantastic stories. And as always, if you guys will unmute Frank and Ari, last words, and we will stick a fork in it and call this done. Frank, take them out.
Yeah, great job, Jeffrey, Shannon, and Santella. Awesome. Thanks for coming out tonight and spending some time with us. Just want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. Stay safe, enjoy your family. Get back with the person that invited you here. Get signed up, get enrolled, get your ad packs, start viewing your ads. See you guys next year, 2016. We're going to take over, guys. Get ready, because that's when the real work begins. That's when we're going to roll up our sleeves, and we are going to dominate next year. That I can assure you, and you are going to want to be on this team.
That's right, guys. You guys have a good night. Happy holidays.
Absolutely. We are out of popcorn. So if you want to join the Domination Nation, make sure you push that button. If you have questions, it means that, guess what? You're going to be joining us, because if you didn't have questions, you wouldn't be interested. And so, on that note, as always, this is your boy Big, and we'll see you in 2016. Good night, everyone.
Night, everybody.
Night.